Alrighty, what's going on, boys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are on RedSand V2 by Alex, and yeah, I've been lucky enough to get this track a little bit early, and I've just been riding it, and it's a very enjoyable track. So it's like a sand kind of inspired track, but it isn't sand traction. So it's very rollery, very bouncy, you know, you can sort of like tap your way through braking bumps, jump into the berm, jump into the corner, anything like that. So very fast, very flowy track. Feels like a sand track, but it's not actually sand traction, which, as you guys all know, I am terrible when it comes to sand riding, so I'm very glad that it isn't sand traction. But those of you that probably wanted sand traction, unfortunately it isn't. But I am not complaining, I actually kind of enjoy it. Just before recording this, they have announced not the teams for nations, but they've added a list of everyone in their classes. So obviously 3 people are going to race for each class. Obviously if there's not enough people, if there's not 9 people in each country, then it will just be less people. But most countries have 3 people each vying for an MXGP spot, an MX2 spot, and an open spot. So yeah, I'm going to be going for the open spot. I've got to beat Tyler and Dan. Linz was, I believe, I saw a few people say that he wanted to go to the open class, and then Dan go to MX1, but it was all very, I don't know, Linz didn't seem to type in the team, like in the GB chat. I think he was doing it all by DMs with chicken, so most of us didn't really know what was going on. We weren't really kept in the loop for it. If you want to be coached by someone that podiumed at the first ever MX Plus LAN event, then click the MXP coach link in the description and book a one-on-one session with me now. Back to the video. So pretty much, I only really found out who I was racing today. It was either going to be Tyler and Linz or Tyler and Dan. So yeah, it's actually Tyler and Dan. So I believe I could beat Dan if I put a little bit of grinding in, but I don't see myself beating Tyler realistically in 2 35-minute races, because it's in a big scoring, so you have to beat them in the overall. So, well, it's not, you don't really have to beat them in the overall, but if you have one bad race, then it's kind of wraps after that. So yeah, hopefully we can at least just get second in it. I normally class it as that's who I've got to beat, so if I, you know, come last, it's technically third, and then if I beat Dan, then technically it's second. I just sort of just mark it myself like that. But yeah, hopefully we can just get second in that class. I'll be okay with that. But realistically, it don't mean nothing if you don't actually make in the spot. You're only there just to try and make the spot. So even if I do beat Dan, realistically, it doesn't mean anything. But yeah, hopefully we can do well. They announced the tracks. I'm not actually sure every single one off my mind. I believe it's USA, Indonesia, Sweden, France, Portugal, and that's either all of them or there's 1 or 2 that I missed. 6 tracks, I believe it is. As you guys know, I didn't do the GP season, so I don't really have all of the tracks. I've only got, I think I've got 3 or 4 out of the 6. But I did get given a few by Alex, so thank you, Alex, for the Odin series, when I was streaming the Odin series when they done it on the GP tracks. So I'm going to have to look through my shop dashboard and see if I have a few more of the tracks, but I know I haven't got all of them. I know I haven't got USA, which is, I believe, Glen Helen. I know I don't have that. So I've basically just got to hope it's a track that I know, because they're doing track announcement at 10:02, so everyone's joining VC at quarter to 5 EST, and then at 4:50, that's when he's gonna pick the track. I believe he's gonna spin a wheel, and then yeah, we have literally 10 minutes to join the lobbies, and then we go into the race at 5 o'clock. So if I don't know the track, I'm basically just gonna have to hope I can learn it in the race, really, or Alex. So shout out Alex. I shouted out Alex a lot in this video, but W Alex. But he said that he might try and get me a few of the tracks. I think I might only need like 1, maybe 2 of the tracks anyway. So yes, maybe I can just buy one myself. We'll see. But I bought a track the other day to do a video on, which will probably be Wednesday's video. Another shop. Another track from the shop. Literally a $1 shop. $1 track. Can't actually remember what it's called, but that'll most likely be a Wednesday video. But I did have a video sorted for today, which is why I haven't actually uploaded it at 11 o'clock. It'll be coming out at 7, because this track comes out at 7. It'll be out as soon as you guys are seeing this video. So yeah, look forward to that. Look on the shop, and it'll most likely be on. Not sure how much for it's going to be. I'm not actually 100% sure. I've not actually asked for the pricing of it. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be too much. This is Alex's first ever track as well. So shout out Alex, very good track, first track. As you can kind of tell, it is Callum-esque. Callum helped him with most of the things. I believe it's Callum's texturing as well, which is understandable. You know, they're friends, they're going to be sharing stuff with each other. So if you guys do enjoy Callum tracks, you most likely will enjoy this track as well. It's all made by Alex. but obviously Callum has helped him and showed him how to make some stuff as well. He's been working on this for quite a while, about a month or two, not non-stop. Obviously he's taken breaks. It's very hard to make tracks, but I would say for a very first track, very impressed. Very fun track. If you guys like a fast and kind of flowy track, then definitely the track for you. Very enjoyable. I'm on the Yamaha, well, KTM 450 with the Yamaha model. Still running this sound mod, I kind of like it, but I believe for Nations, Ben's going to be making a sort of OEM KTM so that the streamer can see the bike. So I think I'm going to be on the KTM for Nations, and then I'll most likely get back on this Yami for Supercross or SMX, yeah. Most likely be on the Yami for SMX, but you know, we'll see. I'm always changing models, I'm always changing stuff around, but that's the game really. It's a game at the end of the day. We're not contracted to ride a certain brand of bike, so if I want to change bike, if I fancy using another one or just fancy throwing a model swap on, then I will, you know, then I'll just chuck one on and run that. So most likely be on the Yami by SMX. I'm enjoying the Yami at the minute, but obviously for Nations I understand that to be on the KTMs we want whoever's streaming at Narva most likely to get to see our bikes, because obviously there'll be full GB bikes. Number 4, 5 and 6, I'm going to be on the number 6 450 machine for the open class. So yeah, looking forward to see what they look like. Looking forward to see what the gear is as well, because there's not really any GB Nations gear that I know of from FXR, so we might even just use like a blue and white gear set with some GB numbers or whatever. I had a little fit around myself, went on Photoshop, used the 25 Revo PSD, I think it was, and just fiddled around with one of the blue sets on there. It was I think it was Sonic, I think it's called Sonic. It's just like a blue, red and white, and it would actually be good for Nations gear. I might even mention it to Ben about doing that gear set maybe, if he hasn't got one in, you know, one in mind already. But yeah, I think I'm looking forward to Nations. I really do enjoy Nations. I think it's going to be good. I have a chance, but it's all the same thing every year. 2022 I was against Cam for the MX1 spot, I think it was. 2023 I was against Linz for the open spot, nearly beat him. We had a really good battle in the first race, 0.6 off each other. I came second by 0.6 of a second in a 35-minute race, so nearly had him, but then Moto2 he got me, and obviously that gives him the scores that beat me. So hopefully we can beat Tyler this year. But you know, you never know. I'm not really going into it thinking I'm going to get their position. I've not really been grinding. I've not really played the game a whole ton to get ready for Nations, because you know I'm against Tyler. I really don't see the point in me grinding the game just for me to get beat kind of anyway. I'm going to put a bit of practice in, because obviously tracks have been announced now anyway, so I believe people are going to put Deddy rotations and everything on. Most likely I might even put my Deddy on a rotation, just with all the GP tracks, because most people will be grinding them, I assume, to get the positions, get their spots for their country. So yeah, I'll do minimal grinding. When there's lobbies up on them tracks, I'll probably join them, do a few races, but I'm not really going to sit and be hot lapping them, because I don't really see the point, to be honest. I know it's not really the right attitude to have, but at the end of the day, when someone is kind of just double your speed, not really worth grinding to try and beat them, you know. You might as well just concede at that point. I feel like I'd just be kind of wasting my time. But I think the new FIFA comes out on the Friday before, so this week, Friday, I believe, the new FIFA comes out, so I'll probably just be on FIFA the entire day of that day, and then get on the game Saturday, do a little bit of practice for Nations, because it's at 10 PM. Nations qualifying starts at 10 PM on the Saturday for us, so we've got loads of time on all day Friday, all day Saturday to probably just be grinding FIFA, to be honest. But yeah, I'll be doing a little bit of bikes every now and then. Obviously, I've still got to record all the videos, edit videos and all that. But hopefully Saturday goes decent, make a video out of that as well. I do enjoy making the Nations videos. I made one last year, done quite well. Quite a highly viewed video for my channel as well. I think it's at like 3-point-something K as well, which is decent. My tips and tricks video is actually my most viewed video now, which is really sick. My tips and tricks video is nearly on 6K views, so that's a major W. So yeah, if you want to get some tips, get some tricks, then yeah, definitely check that video out. Some good tips in there for you guys to learn. I had a lot of people message me in the comments and also in Discord saying that video really helped. Just minimal things, just like not counter-leaning in ruts, because the ruts hold you, and just little things like that. Throttle control, teaching you when to hard brake and all that. Just little things in that video that just teach you, you know, how to just be better at the game, just be smoother in it, and just improve at the game, you know. people, a lot of people put a lot of time into this game, and they're just sometimes not working on the right things. You just give them a little bit of a shove in the right direction, and they pretty much pick the game up really quick after that, which is what the coaching is all about as well. If you guys do want to be coached by me, then there's a link in the description, or the MX Bikes coach website. I believe it's mxbcoach.com. You can definitely book a session with me now. The pricing, I believe, is about $35 for the hour, which I get for a lot of people that it's quite a lot. I would really say that it is worth it though if you really do want to improve. But I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, give me $35 for an hour session on a game. You know, like, I would say it does help you. A lot of people said they've really improved, gaining multiple seconds off of their lap times and everything like that, and some qualifying for pro, and they just needed that little bit, you know, extra technique and all that extra skill, and they're racing pro now. So, you know, there's things that you can need help with that I can definitely help you with. But yeah, I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, it's going to change your life forever. It realistically, it's a game. I'm not going to sit here and brainwash people, you know, like, it's a game at the end of the day. If you don't want to pay to get better at it, you don't have to. No one's forcing you to do it, but it's there if you want it, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I'll most likely put the little ad clip that I have in this video. I always just forget to put it in there. That's why it's not in every single video. It is only in the videos that I remember to put it in. I need a way to kind of remind myself to put it in there every now and then. But yeah, I just always forget to put it in. But I think that will do it from me. By the time you guys are seeing this video, this track will be out on the shop, so go look for it, go check it out. And yeah, I believe there'll probably be some bubble ups up on it as well. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace.